With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Matthew Liberatore. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Let's take a look at our lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup 2 away now.
For so many guys want to hit. And so when you're not given pitches to hit, most guys can get anxious and try to create something that's not there.
Popped up, weather hole. And that'll do it. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in St. Louis and getting to start for Baltimore, Chris Bassett. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Nope, that's a ball.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Two one now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Line to left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's Ivan Herrera. That one fouled off. Man at second. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Pitch kicks away. Roll into third, not in time. He's safe. Weather hole up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. you'll have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
That misses. Ball two. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. That's out number two.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man on second, two down. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Inside, almost got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again. To the right side, Holiday. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And he chases that one. And there's one down.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now the 0-1. In the air, left field. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6th, catcher Samuel Basallo.
Samuel Basallo now at the plate.
Aye.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in St. Louis. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Aye. Nope.
And a 1-1. Foul ball there.
That's out.
Just missed the inside corner. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Ramon Urias.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Center fielder, Nathan Church.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Nathan Church. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, out of the 3rd inning. Christian Franklin getting ready to hit.
Boog,
Yep,
it looks
that ball
like
went out.
somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And that is out of play. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Gets him to chase after that one. In the air to left center. Baez should have this one. And there's one down.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Dylan Beavers.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Fastball for a strike. That one off the mark, and a count 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Leody Taveras. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
And that's in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field. Walker on his way over, and that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Back after this on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Fermin. That one fouled off. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, J.J. Weatherhold.
And it stays fair. Has some trouble with it. Now second and third and nobody out.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Next to hit, Ivan Herrera. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
That one missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame here in the last half of the third. Fouled off left side. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. That one almost got him. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Set down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Here's a high chopper. Holiday slings to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, number 22.
Ball.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Grounds one to short. It's in and out of his glove. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So man aboard. Next is the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Hey!
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Baez, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the air center field. Franklin under it. And that is that. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Start of the 4th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holiday.
Jackson Holiday.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's the ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
No, that's a ball.
So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a ground ball. Urias over to second. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Left field, way back there. Carrying well. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Encarnacion Strand batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now 4-2. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Toss to Alonso. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Center fielder, Nathan
Church next up for the Cardinals. Struck out looking his first time. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2. Up the middle. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman, Jose.
A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boog, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
Foul ball.
Ball one.
Strike on the inside corner. And the count 1-2. Line drive, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's going to be J.J. Weatherholt. Not in time. He's safe.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Catcher, Ivan Herrera.
In there for strike one. The Cards trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground to short, Henderson. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but...
Now a dive at short, throw to first, got him!
Oh, he's out.
Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The Orioles down by a pair, and we're at the top of the fifth. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers.
Ball one.
Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder,
that ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Taveras wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Ball 2.
Beavers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one fouled off. 2-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2-2 on the way. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fermin moving under this one, and that's the third out. One left for the Orioles. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, number 26.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Alec Burleson getting ready to hit.
You know, these Cardinals really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off. This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Number 66. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Number 48 getting loose as well. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Baez in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
That's ball 2.
And that's in for a strike. 2-2. Got him. That's the third out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at Busch Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in, Jackson Holliday.
Second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To third, Urias. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Pete Alonso.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Nolan Gorman.
Hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Cardinals, third baseman Ramon Urias.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike one.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Nathan Church.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Church. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one is hammered right field. That's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Man at second. Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Peter Strzelecki.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Strike one. Mayo thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the 1-0.
Ball inside.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Check swing. No appeal. Ball 3. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
The Orioles trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. And next for the Orioles, Samuel Basallo.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Two down, nobody on. And right back to the mound. Throws to first. That ends the inning. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Orioles 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 48.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher,
And up next for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera, looking to do more of what he did back in the 3rd.
No doubt. That 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's safe.
And he just got his hand in there. Ground ball right side. Alonso tossed to second and 2. What a play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one ripped, but foul. 2-2 now. And down on strikes he goes, and that ends the inning. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, George Soriano. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Leading off, Christian Franklin.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Andres Coronado, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And that one clips the corner. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The changeup missing, and the count is 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Out to short. Tosses to first. What a play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Leody Taveras. That's in there. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Way out front for strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him. That ends the frame. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Orioles 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 66.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off for the Cardinals, right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Yeah.
The 0-1 late on that fastball.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
0-1.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
Now batting, left fielder, number 22.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate. Aye.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Up next.
Here's Nolan Gorman, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Here's your 1. Right through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Ramon Urias.
Quick move to first. Baez dives back in safely. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Center fielder,
Nathan Church next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. Outside, ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball almost got him there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Orioles 2. Back here in St. Louis, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday.
Ball, that's inside.
And the 1-0. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they cut into the deficit. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped, but it curls foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That's off the inside corner. And the count 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that, do it again.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Henderson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
This one in the air, center field. Church gets there. He's under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Christian Encarnacion.
So they're down to their final out. And into the box for Baltimore, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 0 for 3 in this one. Now a quick throw to first. Henderson back in on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Ball, that's in.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the air, right field. Walker on a dead sprint, racing back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. They're down to their final strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and two here. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
That missed by a lot. Full count now. Samuel Vasallo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So the tying run at second. In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.